Welcome back, everybody. If you work at a desk most of the day, like me, and you want to improve your posture, local personal trainer and calisthenics coach Galit Stein is here with some tips and exercises to help. I think this is really needed. Galit, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, lovely to see you. Let's talk a little bit about yourself and about your business, because you said off camera we were on an entrepreneur path before you knew it.
Yes. Yeah, so I'm Galit and I'm a health and fitness coach. I really focus on helping sedentary professionals not only lose weight and keep it off, but do it in a way that doesn't involve rigorous exercise routines 5-6 days a week or intense diets and cutting out their favorite foods. So my approach is all about balanced and sustainable. It's basically like creating enjoyable, healthy habits that fit around one's lifestyle so it can become a long-term change.
I think that's what we all want at the end of the day, right? For it to not feel like you're giving up an arm and a leg in order to lose 5 pounds. And I'm sure that what you see with your clients instead is a lot more maintenance as far as keeping weight off, right?
And they enjoy it as well, you know?
Yeah, that's an important part.
You have to enjoy it, and it's all about, again, creating this long-term thing instead of this short-term, I just need to lose the weight, and then it comes back up because it's hard to keep up with those habits.
It sure is. Okay. All right, we brought you in to talk about some posture problems today. What are some of the things that you see your clients coming in with, or you notice around society in general with the way we're standing nowadays?
Yeah, so because of our phones and just the sedentary lifestyle that most of us have, we end up rounding through the upper back and even the neck. So a lot of people complain to me and they tell me my neck is hurting, my lower back, my upper back, just a little bit of everywhere. So I really wanted to just show like, hey, here's some 3 very easy exercises you can do at home, possibly even at the office. You just need your little foam roller and your band. You can just do it. It takes 3 minutes and it'll really help improve posture.
Oh, I love to hear that. Let's get started. Your first one is a crunch of sorts, yes?
Yes. So let me show you guys how it's done. So you can either do this like in the morning when you first wake up, or as a little movement break when you've been sitting for like 2-3 hours. So with this foam roller, you're just going to put it on your middle back here. You're going to have your hands here behind your head. You're going to rock your head back. And then you're just going to go up and down the foam roller, figuring out where you're more tight, right? So for me, I carry a lot of tightness in my lower back, so I'm going to give that area a little bit more love. If this is too intense, feel free to always just use a yoga ball. That works just as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say some of us might struggle to even get down into that position.
Yeah, a yoga ball works great. Or even just like sitting like this. If we're always in flexion at our spine, we just want to go into some extension so we move through all ranges of motion.
Gotcha. Okay, kind of stretch the area out. How about some banded rows?
Yeah, so the banded rows are going to look like this. You're going to use a band here.
And is that one of those stretchy, kind of elasticy bands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty stretchy. And depending, like they all have different resistances, right? This is more of a middle resistance. I'm kind of sore from yesterday. So my feet are just going to be like shoulder width apart, and then I'm just going to grab onto the band nice and tightly. And the closer like I bring my hands to my feet, the harder it is. The further away, the easier it is. And then all you're going to do is you're just going to row the band back.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit of tricep work too, I would think.
A little bit. It's a lot of like upper back and
Okay.
like a lot of core. And again, this is really good to strengthen the back muscles because we're sitting down a lot like this. So these muscles get super tight, trying to like hold the body weight up.
Sure. Need to get them stronger.
Now we're going to get them stronger so these muscles are activated and they're able to keep your posture upright.
You just talking to me about it is making me try to stand a little, a little straighter. How about the hollow hold, your last one?
Yeah, so this is really, really good if you are having any low back pain. So this will help strengthen the core as a unit. So the hollow body holds, I recommend if you have any sort of like back pain, then you can always bend your knees here. So you're going to bend your knees, bring them in towards your chest, lift your head up off the ground, lift your arms up. Too much strain in the neck, you can always put some sort of like block underneath your head to like let it rest. And if you want to make it harder, you just extend your legs up and then you try to lower them down to the ground.
Ooh, girl, this looks tough.
Yeah, so again, you can always bend your knees, you can always lift your legs up like straight and then lower them down.
This again has to be for core, like kind of keeping everything strong through your middle, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the idea is just to get your back flat into the ground, so that way you're like really engaging your core muscles, and all that's good for posture.
Sounds
so
good. Come
we
on
love
up.
it. Thank
She's
you.
done hard work today. I know you also do calisthenics. You actually teach a class on it. Can you tell me real quickly what that is?
Yeah, so calisthenics is basically just body weight. It sounds a lot more intimidating than it is.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, calisthenics, and some people are like, I can't do handstands and stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be that advanced. So what we do every single Saturday, I host a class at about 9:30 a.m. And we just go to a park and we do some monkey bars. And don't worry if you can't do monkey bars, because we're not kids anymore, right? We don't weigh 80 pounds. There's like other variations as well. And we just do jumps and like maybe some squats. And at the end of the day, it's like play, but we're exercising at the same time.
That's good. Trick my brain a little bit. I like that.
Exactly.
And then, of course, you cover nutrition as well. What's maybe the number one thing that you tell your clients, or that you see that you're like, hey, this is the first thing you could start working on to get yourself kind of on a healthier track?
I'd say a few things. So like, one, just eat more from home, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times, even if we're going out and it's like a quote healthier place, they still use a lot of oil, sugar, and salt that you typically would not be consuming as much of at home. And then the ingredients, like real food, real ingredients, a lot of healthy foods. Again, they have all these additives and preservatives like gums and soy lecithin, sunflower lecithin, seed oils. I mean, I could go on and on.
Yeah, I could see.
And it's like, wait, what is, like, we have not been consuming this for thousands of years. Back in the day, what we used to eat, like, you know, meat, eggs, dairy, nuts, seeds, fruits, vegetables, rice, like very basic foods, you know? And I think the closer we can get to our roots, the healthier we're going to be.
Pronounce all those ingredients. I like the sound of it. Galit, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, if you want to learn more about Galit's services, head to healthbygalit.com. And you can also follow along on Instagram at healthbygalit or calisthenics with Galit.